Welcome to another edition of Dan Factoids. In this edition, we'll be discussing a very interesting question, and that is diving with eye implants. Keep watching. We received a question from a diver asking if it would be safe to dive with an eye implant. I'd like to start with just addressing the issue of the eye itself when it comes to diving. Our eyes, of course, are essentially inside a mask which allows a gaseous interface between our eyes and the water that allows us to focus. In addition to that phenomenon, our eyes are pressurized somewhere between 6 and 20 millimeters mercury above atmospheric pressure. So they are slightly overpressurized, about 1% of an atmosphere. Now, usually diving causes no ill effects, but there are some conditions like glaucoma, which is high pressure in the eye, or keratoconus, which is where there's a weakening of the cornea, or, as in this case, the consideration of an ocular implant that we need to consider. In other blogs, we've addressed issues related to LASIK surgery and radial keratotomy that we won't get into now, or will address in future editions. So for now, we're going to focus on the issue of an ocular implant. Now, an ocular implant is essentially placed to replace the eyeball or part of the eye that has been removed because of either a tumor or trauma or some other reason. And a cosmetic prosthesis has been made to make up for the eye that has been lost. The difficulty is that some of the eye implants are hollow, and as a result, the pressures of diving may actually cause them to collapse. So it is important for individuals who have ocular implants to actually consult their ophthalmologist or eye surgeon and ask their recommendation about the effects of pressure, both as a result of the pressure changes in the mask and pressure changes in general, and whether it would be safe for them to dive with an eye implant. We'd also invite your ophthalmologist to consult one of our Dan diving doctors to discuss the implications, because believe it or not all doctors are familiar with diving. In some cases, it may be possible to dive, but unfortunately in others, it may mean giving up diving altogether. Thank you for watching this Dan Factoid, and please continue asking your questions. We find them very stimulating, and we enjoy the opportunity to answer them when we can.